fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, in case you've been under a rock, they've continued their double-digit winning streak with no signs of slowing. A scary, tough team, and they're in full swing. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay, I thought you said
Monday.
Monday.
Like mundane, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Okay.
Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Welcome to New York City, the home of the Knicks. And, of course, Pekovic. They will definitely miss his contributions.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Ricky Rubio. Wright is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Towns, and it's Logan in at the 4 slot. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here's the bulldozer. No good on the quick 3. On defense, New York. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, you're right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game, some caused by their good defensive play, but some were just carelessness.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the miss by Freak. And Wright kicks to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. From the line. Can't get it to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here's the bulldozer, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now, here's Rubio. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Now here's Towns, guarded by Spates. Again, Wiggins missing. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than you.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
From deep, and he knocks it down. Good looking three there from the Bulldozer. The Bulldozers got 7 points. Timberwolves trail by 5. Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
Thanks, Doris. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Here's New York. A big stretch here going 10-2. Here's the Bulldozer. Higgins with the block. Right against Anthony. Rubio dishes to Towns. On the wing, Wiggins. He's guarded by Afflalo. 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Takes the three. And again for 3. The basket is good from the Bulldozer. The Bulldozers got 13.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Now here's Wiggins. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. And the basket by Rubio. And the Knicks with possession here. Leading by 5. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
Yeah, and you know, they weren't used to seeing a team and not getting at least one win off of them last year, and that's what they're looking for now.
And here's Towns. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Off target with the jump hook. And pushing it up. Here's New York. 12 is running.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Rubio with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Wright, following the basket by Freak. Here's Towns. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Afflalo, no good.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Now, here's Rubio, and he gets it to go. And that's now 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's the Bulldozer. The shot from the low post is good.
This switch is definitely on this quarter, guys.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Rubio the pass to Towns. On the wing, Wiggins. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks ball.
And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Freak number 1.
Boy, it's been a great few weeks for him, Kevin, especially when you look at what he's done defensively. His effort there has kind of reminded me of the Tasmanian Devil, and he's actually helped his team create scoring opportunities off its defense.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow him down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Now, here's Rubio. Screened by Valanciunas. And Wright kicks to Rubio. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Rubio's got his second basket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Here's the bulldozer. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Anthony, the pass to the bulldozer. No good on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
The Knicks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Rubio outside. He dishes it to Wiggins. Back to Rubio. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 6 points here for Ricky Rubio.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
There's the bucket. Good. Anthony's got his first bucket of the night.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
His last 10 games, he's averaging 8 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dennis Mills in for Aaron Aflalo.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Now here's Wright. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Here's the bulldozer following the 3 by Minnesota. That's good. The bulldozers got 31.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's the bulldozer. He's got 31. And again, it's New York.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now here's Wright. Kicks it to Wiggins from 15 feet away. Again, Wiggins missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Wright outside with the floater. Oh, that's blocked.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Wright. Following the miss by Freak, they set the screen. Wiggins dishes to Dedmon. Valanciunas sets a screen for Wright. 6 to shoot. Here's Kasparov. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. New York leading by 17. Backs it down, and the bucket from the Bulldozer. The Bulldozer's got 35.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Valanciunas to the left wing. From beyond the arc, the rebound by the Bulldozer. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The 3 can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 19. To the paint. Here's Wiggins, and it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Patty Mills. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. No good on that one. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. That one is no good. Lopez passes to the Bulldozer. That one's good from the corner. The Bulldozers got 37.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Kasparov. Offline with his 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Now, Wright, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Tries a 3, but they recover it. Valanciunas against Smith. Valanciunas, good.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
The shot's good from the Bulldozer.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
23. And here is Wright. Wiggins from outside. And that's not going to go. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. New York ahead, running away with it, and will return shortly. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team.
It's easy. It's basketball. It's out there having fun. It's out there working together. You know, the biggest thing is the defensive end. As long as we keep that up, we're going to score enough points to, possibly win basketball games. So I'm definitely not concerned from that aspect of it.
You don't hear too many playing it's easy, and they're not too concerned.
Yeah, or talking about possibly winning basketball games. But I have a feeling he's more concerned than he talks about and when he says it's easy. It may be for him, but it sure didn't look easy for the Knicks last season.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
The Bulldozer in at point guard. Smith out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's a Flalo, and it's Galloway in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put on a show. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself. Well, some really terrific numbers for the Bulldozer. He's got 45 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Yeah, and Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Spates checked in for Lopez. Porzingis comes in for Josh Smith. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Langston Galloway. Now here's Plumlee. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins drives in. Shot from 16. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got his third rebound tonight.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's the Bulldozer. Non-stop scoring machine here. Good.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
And here's Rubio following the three-pointer by Freak. Wiggins against Harris. Wiggins kicks to Plumlee. And stolen by Spates. And here they come. Here's the Bulldozer. Misses the three. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Not doing them any favors.
Clark, it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
You know, the chances, Kevin, of that happening are extremely slim.
Now, here's Rubio. He's got 8. Right, left side. Clock is at 3. Kasparov. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Now, here's Rubio. Plumlee sets the pick for Rubio. The 8-footer misses off the left iron. New York's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
When it rains and pours, another jump shot tickles that twine.
And this is a thunderstorm because they got it flowing right now. They are putting on a nice run.
Here's Valanciunas, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
T-Wolves ball.
Inside to halt the run, and the layup is good. 7 points in the game.
Assist from DeLong Wright. Timeout Knicks. Ladies and gentlemen,
and let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. Freak, #1.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
And Greg, this isn't a power forward we're talking about. I mean, this is a point guard. He's knocking down shots from 20 feet like they were layups.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Well, they've really cranked up the intensity, tracking down those loose caroms, stacking up second chance buckets in a big pile.
Yeah, and those hustle points are just another reason they're in control.
Now, here's Rubio. He's got 8. And the rejection by Smith. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Right. From beyond the arc and then some. Wright's got 5 now. The Knicks shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. The bulldozer passes to Carmelo. Here's the bulldozer. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Right, left side. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Here's the bulldozer. And again, it's New York.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now, here's Rubio. Here's Kasparov. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's the bulldozer. And the three ball is good. The bulldozer's got 60.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
Here's Kasparov. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Next.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off. And I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
On the court for Minnesota, White is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Towns. And it's Logan in at the power forward position. Now here's Wiggins. Lets it go from 14. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. You're kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Towns kicks to right and stolen by Afflalo. Here's the bulldozer. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Logan following the basket by Freak. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now, here's Rubio. He's tightly guarded. Towns, no luck. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's the bulldozer. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Timberwolves made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
3 on 3. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Follow against Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The floater. The Knicks pull it in.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Ricky Rubio. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 4th in assists. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
You talked about it. I mean, he's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not let them down.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's the pass to the bulldozer. Passes it to Porzingis. Fires the 3. And that is good. 69 points for Freak.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Towns. 8 points for him. Pass to Logan. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
They get it again. Here's Space. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Mills, who's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Timberwolves. Wright with it. 5 points in the game. Now the pass to Logan. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The Knicks pull it in. Spades has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the bulldozer, covered by Wiggins. Spades kicks to Anthony, to the left side wing. The shot's good from the bulldozer. The bulldozer's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Snatched up. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Now the feed to Towns. Here's Logan, and it's sent back by Spates. Uncovered. They shoot again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Dedmon. They set the pick. Wiggins. That one bounces around and comes back out.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Shot's good from the Bulldozer.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Wiggins left side to stop the run, and it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 6 rebounds in the game. Lets the three fly, and another three from the Bulldozer.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Pass to Dedmon. Right outside. To the inside. Here's Logan, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one's on Anthony. The Timberwolves made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line. That one is off. Robin Lopez is checked in for New York. Minnesota also with the sub. Valanciunas is checked in. New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. The Bulldozer off target with his 3.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Passes it to Logan. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer. Wiggins. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Here's the Bulldozer. Non-stop scoring machine here. Anthony's shot is off. Now here's Wright. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's New York.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's the Bulldozer. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by New York. Wiggins, right side, 6 to shoot. From the baseline, and he nails the jumper. Wiggins has got 13. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
They get it back. Anthony. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off. Melo having a terrific game. He's got 8 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
And New York making a change here. Smith is checked in. Here's Valanciunas. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And right, here we go. Kasparov, covered by Smith. Right outside. And it doesn't even draw iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And there's the basket on the shot from the Bulldozer.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Poked loose, screened by Valanciunas. All alone, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
You've got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Now here's Wright. It's deflected. Pass to the Bulldozer. Releases. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Minnesota shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Wiggins kicks to Wright. Screened by Valanciunas. And Wright, here we go. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Wright's got 7.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And he gets it to go.
And what's kind of into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
The Timberwolves shooting terrible so far in the second half, down around 26%. Valanciunas dishes to Wiggins. The shot is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Wright, following the basket by Freak. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third.
Take a look at what Wiggins has done. 13 points and also a block shot. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Flalo comes in for Anthony, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Patty Mills. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Rubio's checked in. Here's Galloway. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's the Bulldozer, and again, it's New York.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
59.
Now, Rubio.
Knicks foul.
Quit reaching.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
So he can't get either to fall. Here's the Bulldozer. From outside, off the mark. Wiggins. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. New York ahead, opening up a huge gap. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down. A different look for New York. Kelly's checked in, and it's the Bulldozer in for Langston Galloway. The Bulldozer, he's in at point guard. Maurice Spates out there with Smith. Then there's Higgs, and it's Kelly in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And here's the fast break. Here's the Bulldozer, and he gets it to go.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Here's Wiggins. Baseline J on the way. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Really left alone that time. The Bulldozers got 6 points in the quarter.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Maurice Spates.
At the line for the Knicks,
And the first one at the line is good. Nick Delathes, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. So he gets them both. New York's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. The Bulldozer. That 3 off the mark.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Feeds to Smith. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's the Bulldozer. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The Knicks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Here's the Bulldozer, covered by Rubio. Wasted no time on that one. The Bulldozers got 10 points in the quarter.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
The dish to Delathes. He kicks to Towns.
Pretty early to be over the limit, Kevin. You'll have to watch the fouls from here out.
Shooting for New York.
The free throw drops for Towns.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball. What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown. Just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
5 on the clock. Here's Wiggins. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Out left to the wing. He tries for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. New York with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Plumlee is checked in for the Timberwolves. Donald Sloan comes in for Wiggins.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Delathes. Soft touch off the glass.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. Boy, that was a nice job. They stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Here's Sloan. He feeds it to Towns. Out to the wing from downtown. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Langston Galloway's checked in for Harris.
Langston Galloway.
The Knicks shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. The Bulldozer passes to Kelly. Here's the Bulldozer. A 3-ball. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
There's a screen. Dishes it to Plumlee. Comes up empty down low.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Here's the bulldozer. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his third rebound tonight. Calathes kicks to Sloan. He dishes it to Plumlee. To the wing right side. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
2 minutes.
Kicks to Calathes to stop the drought, and that one's good. Calathes has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3 ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
1:39 left to play here in the fourth. To the wing on the left. Here's Kasparov. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Here's the bulldozer.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with the first victory for this matchup with a 1-0 record against the Timberwolves.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the Bulldozer. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
There's the pass to Towns. Plumlee with the screen. 4 on the shot clock. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Minnesota making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Here's the bulldozer. No good with the triple.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And Sloan kicks to Gibson. Gibson the screen. Here's Calathes. It's rebounded by New York. Here's the bulldozer. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure. I don't think I've had many other games where I've been this effective on the offensive end. There might have been a few where I've had a more complete game, but this is probably the most best offensive game I've had so far, for sure.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.